Well, hello, my beautiful friends. So today I'm going to be doing your energy forecast video. I'm so excited to do this. I have been talking to a lot of people lately who are really struggling and having a hard time. And I want to help you I'm going to pull some cards like I do with every energy forecast video. And I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what's going on with the energies, what you can expect for the next couple of weeks. I am recording this at the end of September, and this is going to be for the end of September, moving into October, beginning of October, mid-October. So I'll cover a couple different dates where we have the new moon and we have a full moon coming up and get some more clarity on what you can expect there. But before I do that, I just wanted to mention a couple of things. Now, I know that there's been a lot going on in the world, and it's been difficult, like I said, for a lot of people to navigate emotionally, right? Things are coming up in our own lives, right? In our everyday lives with our family. There's been a lot of endings, is what I'm seeing overall. A lot of new beginnings are taking place in with jobs, homes, endings of relationships, endings of friendships. That is all part of this process and part of the energy of what we're experiencing right now because we are in a number 9 year. Okay, so number 9 is about endings, like releasing. It's the end of a 10-year cycle, basically. And so we're moving into a new year cycle. And some of us are going to be in different areas of that this year. So I know for me, my kind of endings and new beginnings happened at the beginning of this year and then mid-year, right around my birthday in July. And for me, things kind of really cleared out and things have uh, gotten so good, right, at this time for me energetically. And again, it's different for everybody, but if you are not experiencing some profound shifts right now, or if you're not in a place where you feel like things are aligning for you, you can definitely expect that things will be getting better here soon. So, because it's a releasing, it's a clearing out of the old stuff that doesn't serve you, thoughts, beliefs, patterns, habits. It's all like major, major clearing. So this isn't like your usual um, type of energy. This is intense energy. So you are feeling it like that for a reason. And what our work is to do is to bring our energy back to ourselves and work on taking care of ourselves the best that we can instead of putting your attention on things that are outside of you. And that is really hard to do, but that's our spiritual work. That's really where your peace comes from. You can't control what other people do, what they say, how they respond, how they react. The only thing you can control is you and making sure that you're coming from a good place, right? And you have to let other people learn their lessons. You're not responsible for their lessons. Your work is to align with what feels good to you, what makes you happy, right? Where are you getting energy? Where are you feeling good? What kind of people are you feeling good being around? What type of activities make you feel good? What do you want to do with your time? Who do you want to spend your time with? And if you're feeling like you're being drained by certain people, limit that time or don't spend time with them. You really have to get clear about what is working for you right now and what isn't. And that's a lot of the energies that are coming up for us right now. So before I get into pulling the cards, I do want to mention, and I'm really excited about this. I had this idea and I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I'm going to do a monthly group for women only. Nothing against the men. I love all of you, but I just feel like as women, we really need some extra support right now. And I'm feeling called to do a women's like friendship healing circle. So it's going to be once a month. I'm going to change the dates next month, and I'll let you know when that's going to be. But basically, I'm going to do this on Friday, October 17th, and we're going to just talk for a couple hours. I'm going to do a meditation. I'm going to talk about being an empath. I'm going to talk about setting boundaries. I'm going to talk about things connected with family and friends and give you some examples and give you some ways to navigate the energy, but also to help you be surrounded with people who are like you, who are spiritual in nature, who want to create a better life for themselves, who want to have a way forward, okay? And a way to be able to navigate the challenges that we're experiencing right now and learning how to love ourselves while we're also setting healthy boundaries with those around us and uh, being okay with doing that and then having the support of the group too. So basically it'll start from at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, October 17th. If you're interested, please reach out to me. I don't have a link yet, but I wanted to make sure I talk about it. If you're interested in joining that, it will be through Zoom. I will send you a link to pay. It'll be $22 for the class, and you will get a recording of it. And we'll do another one the following month. I'll do another one in November, and I'll let you know when the date's going to be as we get closer to that. But this one starting, I just feel very strongly like we need to be there for each other and help support each other. I know with my best friend how important she is in my life, and she's actually going to be joining us for this class. And we're going to talk about some things that have been very significant for us. And I just want to share that energy with you, let's do some girl talk basically. Okay. All right. So reach out to me through my email, and or through my website, www.lauraashley-abraham.com, and just let me know you're interested. You can private message me, whatever way, get a hold of me and let me know that you're interested in joining this class. I'll send you a link to sign up, and it will be through Zoom. If you can't make it, it will be recorded and the recording will be sent to you and you can watch it at a later date. All right. And I'll have more details coming out about that, but I'm so excited for that. It'll be really cool. I'll do a meditation to help ground us, right? And get us to clear some of the negative energies that have been going on. So let's jump into your reading. I have right now, I wanted to mention the new moon is on the 21st. So that was just a few days ago. We had a solar eclipse. So new moons are about new beginnings, fresh starts, and setting positive intentions for what you want to create. This solar eclipses are like about revealing things, right? They're kind of like surprises, unexpected things that you didn't expect to happen. So this was a few days ago. So if there was something that was kind of shocking or something that was like, wow, I didn't see that coming, that's what solar eclipses do. You could have been feeling the energy very intensely at that time, and not even understanding or knowing why. That would be why. And we're moving out of that energy, out of the new moon energy. You still can set your intentions for whatever it is that you would like to create within the next few weeks. We have the full moon coming up October 6th, and the full moons are all about intuition, right? They're about manifesting. So we're kind of moving into that energy now, and you can use that for the next few weeks. This intention setting, what do you want to manifest? Get clear about what that is, and we'll see what the cards bring forward for us and what we need to put our attention and energy on. So I am going to pull cards from this Light Seers Tarot first. And I do want to thank all of you who show up for this, who let me know how much these readings mean to you. Thank you for reaching out to me. Thank you so much for telling me how much you resonate with these readings. And I really, really appreciate your feedback and your comments about this and how much they help you. I love hearing that. And I love knowing that your angels and guides are coming through me to be able to deliver these messages to you. The other thing I did want to say too, I wanted to do a shout out to Debbie. I did a reading party for her. Debbie Kuna, Kuna. She's the sweetheart. And I want to pull up something real quick. Let's see. Debbie, the reason I'm bringing her up is because of that light that's back here. That is from her. And she gifted me these beautiful things. Okay, God, where are you, Debbie? I just had her. She gifted me these beautiful items. She sells these, and they are amazing. I love them so much. And I wanted to just share with you really quick if you're interested in reaching out to her. She, let's see, she gave me this. It's hard to see, but it's beautiful. It's this beautiful purple butterfly. Let me see if I can show you. It's like, I can't. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. I know it's hard to see because I have the light on. I'm going to turn the light off for a minute so you can see it. It's purple. It's beautiful. And it has this thing on top where you can put wax in there. She has these like beautiful wax. They like smell, they're scented. I love these so much. They smell so good. This one that's in here, it's wet. It's like it's melted, so I don't want it to spill. But look how beautiful the butterflies are. I love this thing so much. And this is blueberry cheesecake is what's in here right now. Smells amazing. All right. And I'm going to show you the other one in a second, but I wanted to give you a good view of what it looks like. Okay. And I don't usually talk about stuff like this on here. And the reason I am is because I love this so much. I love the stuff that she has. And she has these ones she gave me too. Pumpkin cinnamon swirl. I mean, are you kidding me? It smells so good for fall right now. And she gave me this glitter gold. I kept it in the box because I wanted to show you because it's so cute. Like I didn't put it together yet, but it's beautiful. It's like this pink, beautiful glitter and it's like a plug-in that you plug in and you can put the scents in there and it melts like the wax melts. So it's amazing. And if you're interested in it, you can reach out to her. Her name is Debbie, and her website is Debbie, DEBBY dot Scentsy, SCENTSY and her email is AXOCMU 1975 at AOL.com. And again, her name is Debbie, DEBBY, Kuna, KUNA. Love her. She's a sweetheart. Thank you, Debbie. You're amazing. Okay. Had a great time doing the reading party for her and for her friends. It was awesome. So I just wanted to share that with you because I love this thing so much. It smells up my whole house. It smells so freaking good. All right. So let's get into your reading. Let's see what our angels and our guides want us to know for the next couple of weeks, what we can expect energetically. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? I just keep getting like laughter. They keep showing, my guides keep showing me like what we need to know is that we need to laugh more. Okay. That's what we need. We need more like rest. We need more peace. We need to lighten up, not take things so seriously. It's like, whew, it's like let things go, cut some cords from people and from everything, and just be like, wow, don't take things too seriously right now. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Wow, interesting. Okay. So we have, you know, it feels like a almost like a work situation. Okay, so, well, all right, that's what they said. Justice, interesting. Justice is at the bottom of the card of the deck. To me, I don't always read the bottom of the deck card, but justice coming forward is letting you know that there is some justice that is coming forward in your life in some aspect. Okay, so or it may be a situation that you're working on being able to see justice through a situation or wanting there to be justice in a situation, wanting to understand a situation. Sometimes, you know, when we get into that, it's like, well, why is this happening? Why does this keep happening? Why can't I move out of this? Why, right? When we're doing that, we are giving our power away to the situation instead of saying, okay, what can I do about it now? How can I shift my energy and my focus on something that feels good to me? I don't know if you just saw that, but I just saw a beautiful orb that like flew up. It was beautiful. Um, and that it almost felt like a little fairy, right? It was very like light and this little fairy energy. So to me, that's like letting things go. letting things be lighter for you instead of um, getting so burdened down, right, with all the details and trying to figure it out. A lot of times we have to let go and let our angels take care of it, right? And give the situation over to them instead of trying to control it. There's only so much that we can do, right? We're a participant in life, right? We're living a life experience. We're living our everyday lives. We have people who come into our lives who are annoying, let's be honest. Right? We get annoyed. We have people who drive us crazy who are connected with whatever, if it's a work situation or if it's connected to our family or to our friends, and our work is to get it where our circle is the majority of the people who are around us, that I would say all of the people who are around us are contributing in a healthy manner to your life, right? They're not draining you, they're not sucking the life out of you. If you have those kind of people in your life, you need to keep them in your outer circle. And that's what we're going to talk about in the group. But it's like, it's difficult to do when those are family members, right? Or we have people that we have to deal with on a daily basis with work, and but we have a choice of how we're going to respond and how we're going to show up with those people. And we also have a choice of how we're going to respond to what's happening outside of us in the world. So if you let yourself get all wrapped up in everything about what's going on out there, you are contributing to the problem. You're not actually helping the problem. The issue that, well, let me say it this way, our guides and our angels, our work for our own happiness, let's say that, for your happiness, if you want to have peace in your life, it's never going to be by trying to control what other people do. It's never going to be where if this person does what I want, then I'm going to be happy. If they do X, Y, and Z, then I'm going to be happy. Because no one is responsible for your happiness but you. It's you are the one who has to shift how you are responding, how you feel, what you allow, who you allow in your energy field, what you say yes and no to. That's the bottom line. It doesn't mean that things aren't going to happen that could be upsetting, but the majority of the time, what you're working on consistently is to bring your circle to have people who are there for you, who support you, who love you, who care about you, who show up for you. And if they don't, then it's okay for you to say, you're going in my outside circle. All right. Love you, but I can't be drained. I can't have that kind of energy around me. It isn't good for me. That's a healthy way to respond. It's healthy for you and it's healthy for the other people too. Okay. So let me just tell you real quick what the cards are showing me. So the first card is the Eight of Wands, and this is about action, movement, things moving very, very quickly. And it's a very positive card. It's also upright when I pulled it. And it's like, it's saying that you have now is the time for forward momentum, action, forward. Um, okay. It's like you're wanting to take action and you may feel like you're being blocked in some area. And again, this is a reading for the next couple of weeks, okay? So, and you may be experiencing this energy now because this is kind of in the past position, but there's some type of forward movement. It's like it feels like things have been blocks have been removed out of your path. Maybe you want to move quicker than you're able to move right now because the next card is the Five of Wands. Five of Wands represents arguments or people kind of getting in your way, which was interesting. That's what I was talking about. People having an opinion that maybe you don't agree with, and you're trying to like resolve it, and you're trying to like overcome this challenge of not maybe seeing eye to eye. And it's okay if you don't. It's more about you recognizing where you are and how you feel about the situation and saying what needs to be said or kind of taking your energy and retreating a little bit until things kind of settle down. The next card is the Knight of Cups, but it is reversed. So this would represent um, somebody that is it can be connected with a romantic partner, but it doesn't have to be. This could be a male energy in your life. This could represent um, somebody that you care about, right? That you care about, that you deeply care about. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a child, it could be a father figure, a brother, that kind of an energy. But it's reversed. So there's some issue that you're trying to resolve or work out with somebody near you that and it could, again, it could be like a work situation where it's like you feel like you have a strong connection with this person, but it doesn't seem to be, you're not on the same page. Thank you. Your guides just said you're not on the same page with this person and you're trying to get there. Because the next card is the Eight of Pentacles. And this represents a work situation. This represents you trying to get things done, manage things. It could be at your home, it could be like organization. Um, Going through paying bills, taking care of like detail oriented type of things, organization, making phone calls, scheduling, planning. It could be you having to take care of somebody else, actually, they just said. So it might be you're having to take care of like stuff for your child. And usually, they're listening to you, but in this situation, they're not. You might have to be taking care of a male in some aspect. Or there could be a male energy that's around you that is like being disrespectful. That's kind of what I'm getting with that card too, because it's next to the Five of Wands, which is conflict, difficulties, issues. And if it can be an immaturity, right? Knights represent learning, growing, trying to they're more of a younger, they're trying to they're I guess, yeah, exactly, they're bringing forward like page energy, which we do have a Page of Cups, but this is a little bit different. It's almost like they're going to move into that, they're going to shift into that energy, because this Knight of Cups being reversed is about some type, and again, some type of a conflict. And it could be, like I said, in a romantic way, or trying to find a way to communicate with this person, right? Or with details that you need to discuss. It could be, again, of a romantic nature, but it could be connected with like a child where you have to like help them with something that is connected to school, or you're having to help to support them in some way, or it could be some type of a financial situation that you're responsible for, or you're feeling disconnected from a child, a male. Again, it specifically, I feel, is connected with a male. And or you're struggling with how to connect with them, right? As if you're a parent, you're struggling on how to connect with this male energy in your life. And it could be a boss. It doesn't have to be romantic in nature. I want to make that very clear, but it is coming through a little bit of somebody that you're close to, that you have a closer relationship with. The overall cards that I'm getting, we have the Hierophant, and this is tuning into your spiritual connection. This is you rising up the ladder, right? It's you learning spiritual lessons. And that's part of what's going on right now. You're in a deep transformation, is what they're saying. So there's some deep spiritual lessons that are taking place. And it may feel like you're not getting there, but you are getting there. Okay, because the next card is the Six of Wands. And this is victory. This is something where you've come into your own, or you are about to have some type of a reward, or feeling like you've accomplished something. There's progress being made. There's movement here. You are making headway, even though it may not seem like you are. The next card is the Seven of Swords, which can be something that is like being hidden from you, or something that is, it can be a little bit of a deceptive energy, but it doesn't have to be negative in nature, but it can be somebody keeping something from you, or something that you don't necessarily know. This can be somebody doing something behind your back, right? Or you feeling like they were talking about you, or saying something that wasn't accurate about you. This is you overcoming that. That's why I feel like there's a victory here. It means that whatever that situation is, or whatever that is going on, the truth is going to be revealed. Okay, so you are with the Hierophant, this is like a spiritual teacher energy. And you are learning this lesson. And while you're learning this lesson of this communicating, communication piece and trying to navigate what's happening, you may have again found out some information that you were like questioning or you weren't really sure of what to make of it or how to interpret it, right? You might have interpreted it wrong with the Seven of Swords. And it might not have been what they meant to say, but you interpreted it in a wrong way. That's where the Hierophant comes in. And this is like looking at things from a higher perspective, right? Questioning or asking and being open to the truth, right? What's the truth of the situation? And then again, the victory, the victory card is having clarification and understanding of how to move forward and what they meant or what the situation really was about, getting clarity and seeing the truth of it. The next card, these next two cards in the future position, we have the wheel. So the wheel is like you're on top of the world. Okay, so you have overcome this challenge. There is a 10, and a 10 is like basically what we're moving into next year, into this new year and this new beginning. This card represents you overcoming this challenge and coming out on top. Okay, she's on top. So if it is a family situation or again a work situation, whatever it is, a communication with a loved one, miscommunication, know that this is going to get resolved. And it's just you are needing to take a step back, go inward, reflect, right? And that the again the truth will be revealed, the situation will get resolved, and you will be victorious. I mean, we've got the Six of Wands, which is victory here, right next to that. And so anything that's been deceptive, anything that's been hidden, somebody's been stealing or taking something, right? Lying about something, cheating about something, even if it wasn't, if even if that isn't the case of what's actually going on, that's the energy of what was surrounding it. On both sides, you have the victory card, right? We have the victory card, we have the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which means it's all going to resolve itself and it's going to work itself out. So don't worry about that. And then we have the Page of Cups, which to me is a younger energy. This is, this could again be like a romantic situation, but it's you being able to see the situation in a new light. And it's starting over, is what they're saying. It's kind of like you're saying, okay, I see what this person is doing. I'm aware of it. I'm not going to get caught up in it. Or again, you may be forgiving them, right? You may be moving forward. You may say to yourself, they just weren't seeing everything, or they were coming at it from an immature perspective because they may be a younger energy, or again, you're um, more observant and more aware and coming from a higher perspective than they are. So you're being the bigger person in this situation. And it may be like, okay, now I understand and I can move forward and I can let it go. I can see it for what it is. And it's like again, it feels to me like a new beginning, a new love, almost like a new love or a new energy. And that's again where this justice card comes in. So there will be justice in this situation. Everything will align in within the next couple of weeks. I feel like you're going to get some clarity about this, and you will, they're saying truth, right? Truth. Everybody can have a different story sometimes, right? We all have like a different story of what we're telling ourselves when something happens. And we have to be very cautious to not assume what somebody else is thinking or what their motivation is or why they're doing what they're doing. All right. That's where this immature energy is coming in a little bit. And we can only control our responses and our reactions to the situation. And this is saying, with time, you're going to have victory. It's going to get resolved. Don't get caught up in like this drama. Justice will work itself out. You may have to let go. You may have to move forward. You may have to release this person. Set some healthy boundaries, not take it too seriously, almost kind of lighten up a little bit, right? And then let yourself move forward and do some things or have connection with other people that is more fun. That's the energy that I get. Let yourself have more fun within this next couple of weeks. They're bringing forward scheduling some downtime, scheduling some fun time, letting yourself. I know this card comes up, with the organization. You may be having to dedicate more time to work, so you might be a little bit busier, but making yourself more of a priority so that you can handle this energy that's going on. That's a little bit more intense right now. Okay. Okay. So I know I have a client and I'm running a little bit behind here. So I'm going to pull another card from another deck. I do have to say that I have a father figure that's stepping forward. This feels like father, grandfather energy that's coming in to support you. They're bringing forward, oh, that's so interesting. They're bringing forward the number 22, which is interesting because I'm charging $22 for my course. They're bringing forward, or I'm sorry, for my class. It's not a course. It's just a class. It's a 2-hour class. Um, I feel like this grandfather or father figure who's on the other side for you is stepping forward to offer extra support, extra healing is what I'm hearing. Um, that it just, to me, it feels like father figure, grandfather energy, very, very supportive energy. They show me um, this connection, I know, with a watch, which can be my symbol for a grandfather figure. And then they show me like a clock, because I'm actually being shown a clock. So it could be like a grandfather clock or an actual clock that you would have like on a mantle. Um, it feels, this is so interesting to me because I almost feel like there's like all these male energies that are stepping up here for you on the other side. So if you have like a brother, if you have like a younger male energy, if you have a grandfather, a father figure, it's like all these males just all of a sudden just started to step forward for you. They're so strong in your energy, and it's like they're helping you with this interesting, like this masculine energy to step into, to like allow yourself to feel, thank you, to feel supported, to be supported with their protection, their guidance from the other side. Um, they're showing me just a ton of things connected with each of them. Like they're bringing forward clothes that you may have of theirs. They're bringing forward um, like messages that they're bringing forward from the other side to let you know that they're around. I think I've talked about this before, but they're showing me like cottage cabin energy. Um, I know they show me fishing, so I do have to say that. They show me like bonfires. They show me, I know, cars. There's something with like cars, racing cars, and some connection with like sports cars, or like a connection to liking cars, working on cars. It's very interesting. All of these male energies just kind of step forward for all of you. So there's a very strong male energy support on the other side saying that they are here for you, that they are helping you navigate life situations that are going on right now, and wanting you to know that you have their support and love. Okay. Wow. Let me know if any of that resonates with you. I know I hear first initial D. Um, I get a J. There's a connection with an A. I also hear a T. And then they brought forward CK, because that could be a similar sound for me, CK. It could be connected with them or not, but just know that you have this father figure energy, brother energy, friend, male energy coming through for you, very supportive from the other side. All right. Fascinating. I don't usually let them through like this, but they've been coming through. Your loved ones have been coming through in these videos that I've been doing. I'm going to pull one more card and then I need to wrap up because I know my Um, my client is waiting for me and I'm running behind because I wanted to do this for you. I wanted to get this video out to you. I miss you and I've been trying to do this for like the last week and a half because it's already, towards the end of September. But thank you for being patient with me because I try to get these out when I can. So I'm going to pull one more card from the Angels and Aura Oracle deck of messages that you may need to know. Okay. So this card is conscious, making conscious steps forward, right? She's walking like near water on steps and stones. She's taking conscious steps forward. And I love this card too. She's in this beautiful blue dress. So blue could be important for you. Blue is connected with the throat chakra, communication. There's also this beautiful yellow and gold energy around her and behind her. So to me, that's very strong, like happiness and joy, sunlight, right? Abundance, prosperity energy in there. It says considered action looking forward. So making conscious choices to move forward and not getting caught up in all of the details, right? But being very conscientious of where you're stepping. Where's your next step? Where are you putting your thoughts? Where are you putting your energy into moving forward and not just being like all over the place and random, right? Spreading your energy thin. Be very conscientious about where you want to go and the direction and the next steps that you want to take so that you're not just wasting your energy and you're not scattered. Okay. So if it means that you need to go within and you need to take a little bit of time for yourself and regroup, do that, right? Do that. And let yourself make this plan or allow the plan to come into your mind, connecting with your guides and your angels to have more connection with the other side so that you're not, again, wasting your energy, that you are being very careful about what your next steps are. Where do you want to put your energy? Where do you want to put your time? And if you don't know the answer to that, then give yourself time to figure it out, right? Let your angels and your guides show you your next steps and don't try to force anything. We always want to go at the pace of what feels in alignment with us. And how you know when it's aligned is when, if you're going to make a choice, it's like that feels good. It's like expansive. It feels where your heart chakra is open versus like, oh, I don't really want to make that decision, or I don't really want to go in that direction. That feels heavy. That doesn't feel good to me. Sometimes we have to push ourselves through those situations, but the majority of the time, we know what our next steps are. And if we don't, let your angels and your guides show you and say, show me the way. Real quick, I do want to mention something, and I'm going to talk about this in the course or in the class. But if you want to have a sign for your loved ones, I'm going to bring somebody on, or I'm going to do a video about this. If you want a sign from a loved one, ask them, I want to see X, Y, and Z this week. Okay. So I just did this recently and I was talking with a client and I said, why don't you just ask for a flamingo, ask for a flamingo as a sign. And like within an hour after me doing the reading, I was watching a show. um, I was eating lunch or something. I was watching a show, and literally on the lawn, there were a ton of flamingos on the lawn. And it was so funny because they were coming to me to deliver the message to the person about the flamingos, right? So if you're looking for a sign about what to do, where to go, ask them, say, this week, I want to see whatever it is, and be aware of that and keep your eyes open because they will bring forward the sign for you. And it might be in some kind of weird way, but just trust you're going to get that sign. All right. Sending so much love to you. Please reach out to me and let me know how this reading helps you. And I will see you in the next energy forecast video. And I'm going to try to do some other ones in between. Okay. So take care. I love you so much. Thank you so much for all your love and support. And I will see you next time. Have a great day.